The night air was warm, heavy with the scent of rain-soaked earth. I was sprawled out on the couch, half asleep, my head just sort of lazily tilted against the armrest. Across the room, Prem stood watching me with that special kind of gentle irritation that only she could ever pull off. "Pat," she said softly, crossing her arms, "you said you wanted to go for a walk." I groaned, as dramatically as I possibly could, throwing an arm over my face. "I changed my mind. I'm tired. My legs hate me." Prem chuckled, and I could hear her taking a few steps closer. "You're impossible. We've been stuck inside all day. Then go without me," I mumbled, but I couldn't help the teasing smile spreading across my lips. "Or better yet, carry me." That made her pause. Her eyes softened, but I could see a flicker of challenge dancing in them too. "Is that an order, Your Majesty?" I peeked out from under my arm and grinned. "Maybe it is. You love it when I boss you around." For a moment, the room was filled with this buzzing silence, the kind that hums with tension and warmth and something dangerously close to real affection. Prem sighed, half in defeat, half in amusement, and leaned down. "Fine," she whispered, and I felt her fingers brush a strand of hair from my cheek. "Get up, lazy girl. I'll carry you." My eyes widened, and I felt my pulse quicken as I sat up. "Wait, you're serious?" Before I could even protest, she bent down, lifting me effortlessly into her arms. I let out a squeal, instinctively clutching at her shoulders. "Prem, put me down." "Nope, you asked for this," she replied, and her smile was so mischievous, her tone so low and tender. Outside, the world was quiet. The only sounds were the distant hum of cicadas and the whisper of leaves in the wind. Prem carried me down the small garden path, and the moonlight spilled over us like some kind of secret blessing. I rested my head against her shoulder, feeling safe. "You know," I murmured, my voice soft, "I didn't actually think you'd do it." "I figured as much," Prem said, glancing down at me. "But you looked too cute lying there, pretending to be helpless." I giggled, and it was a real, genuine laugh. "So, you carried me because I'm cute?" "Maybe," she said, her eyes catching the silver glint of the moon. "Or maybe I just wanted an excuse to hold you." That confession just hung there between us, so fragile and yet so bold. My teasing smile faded into something softer, more vulnerable. I looked up and met her gaze, the same gaze that always saw right through my teasing, my walls, my fear. "Prem," I started. "Yeah, don't say things like that unless you mean them." She stopped walking, and I could feel her breath catch. For a heartbeat, neither of us moved. The air just buzzed with electricity. Then, so quietly she was almost whispering, she said, I meant every word. My lips parted. My heart was hammering in my chest. I don't even know who leaned in first, only that suddenly, the distance between us was just gone. Our lips met. It was gentle at first, and then it got deeper, hungrier. This wasn't a kiss of confusion. It was a kiss of recognition, of finally seeing what was right in front of us. Prem's hand cupped my cheek, her thumb tracing the edge of my jaw. I just melted into her touch, my fingers curling around the back of her neck. Every second felt like an eternity, every breath we shared, every heartbeat echoing in sync. When we finally pulled apart, my eyes were shimmering in the moonlight. Prem, I whispered, and I could hear the tremor in my own voice. What are we doing? She smiled faintly, brushing her thumb across my lips. Something dangerous, she said, but maybe it's worth it. I rested my forehead against hers, closing my eyes. Then don't let go. I won't, she promised. In that fleeting moment, under the watchful gaze of the stars, our love, this poisonous, forbidden, yet achingly real thing, bloomed into something neither of us could deny anymore. It wasn't about who carried whom. It was about surrender to the truth that we were already falling, and we were falling together. Thanks for listening to this story with me. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. It means the world. See you next time.